Hello everybody. Let's look at a few things I got today real quick. This box, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but it says ANAX on it. This, case is something that you would get from ANAX when you submit a bunch of coins. It'd be in this. Or maybe you can buy them secondary, I'm not really sure, but it has a latch here that you press in and it opens the case up. Maybe you'll be able to see the ANAX better now. Well, yeah. Anyway, that was $1. My coin dealer had it. I thought it was kind of neat. Now, let's go ahead and get on to the question of the day. Pocket watches. I bought this today for $1. Has a steam train engine design on it, which looks pretty cool on this side. The one on this side's not quite as neat looking. It's almost like a toy in its appearance compared to the one on the other side. Now, the question is, will this work? I do not know. So I'm going to go ahead and wind it up and see if it works. And you'll find out with me. Maybe. I can figure out how to work this thing. Majesty, copyright. Majestatron quartz. Don't know much about this. Trying to figure out how to get this to wind. Usually you have to pull on this and then you can set it. But I do not know. This pushing that releases the door. This may not work at all, because this isn't catching anything. Usually you pull on this and it comes out, and then you can a little bit, and then you can wind it up. This, I'm getting nothing. Either way I go on it. Can't pull. Can't get it to do anything. So I guess I see why it was only $1. It doesn't work. I might have to look it up and see if there's any way I can open this, fiddle with it, and maybe get it to work. I've had pocket watches before, and like I said, usually this thing you can pull it out slightly and then it'll wind the clock. But this doesn't catch anything, and I pull, I push, it doesn't do anything. So it might be a battery powered one, but you'd still think you'd be able to set it by using that to set the time. It even has a stopwatch in it, it looks like. And it does have a little train engine in the middle behind on the face. But I mainly bought it because I liked how the steam engine here looks. The other side's not so nice. Let's look at a couple other things I got. I know this has a golden metal appearance, but it was also $1, and I'm 100% certain there's no gold in this. It does say $20 or 20D. The light hits it, it looks kind of neat. But it's a keychain of some sort, or keychain tab. It's got a ring on it. Says a couple people watching. If you would say hello in the chat. Then I got this, which is a bicentennial Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell design looks nice. There's a registration number on the back, like a serial number. It was made by the Commemorative Mint, Providence, in Rhode Island. If you can read that. It's a 1776 there, United States of America. It's kind of a neat piece. Now, let's talk about silver a little bit. I'm not bought any silver today. I did buy Queen Elizabeth commemorative type coin from, maybe I can find it real quick. Hold on a second. Yeah, well, not having much luck finding it. Anyway, the only kind of silver I've been able to get lately under melt is stuff like this Mexican coin. This is from 1880. And then random world silver coins like some of them in here. You can see the Cuban star coin here. It's 1920. I was told this bag was sold at about melt, but when melt goes up, the spot price goes up. This is a Balboa, a half Balboa. The spot price goes up. If it goes up between the time the dealer priced it and when he sold it, he may not change, or she may not change the price on something like this, because basically these aren't super collectible, most of the coins in this. But other examples of world silver I've been able to get. This bag a while back when silver was spot price of $25. These are half crown coins, King George on them. They're from the 30s and 20s, and they're all 50% silver, about 0.2273 ounces of silver in each one. That's the ASW, although these are kind of worn, so This one's probably the least worn of the bunch. It's a 1935. Yeah, 35. So that's another example. All this random stuff in here, a lot of Canadian 80%. And some Philippine coins that the U.S. made. There's quarters from Canada. There's a quarter Balboa in here, which is right there. This bunch of wheat pennies, but there were 3 silver dimes in it. Couple Roosevelts, and this Barber dime that's missing part of it. Well, there's 3 Roosevelts, and then you can see the Barber dime is missing a good sized chunk. That's the kind of silver you can get at or below melt. The melt on, well, not melt, the price of half dollars, quarters, and dimes online has went up pretty high. Most of the places are asking about $15 for a half dollar. So that's 30x. Kind of crazy price. I'm uncomfortable buying it that high. Now my local coin dealers had his half dollars a little bit lower, but the cost to get more keeps going up. He's going to raise his price eventually. He'll have to, or else he won't be able to. He'll sell what he's got, and he won't be able to get any back. You know, because he'll have to pay more to get it in the first place. A little bit disturbed because I cannot find that one coin. I swear it was in this. Oh, there. It's not a coin. It's a silver half round bicentennial U.S. Constitution. 200 years. We the people. Now, test it out on the Sigma. 3/9's fine, $12. Current prices of silver. This is under melt, and you got the case, which these cases are about probably $1 a piece, give or take. So got this quite a bit below melt. Well, not quite a bit, but a bit below melt. Most places, when they're selling half-ounce silver rounds, are $15, $16 at current prices. So I got that one a little under melt, which most people probably would charge more for these half-ounce ones, because generally all the online people do too. So you have to keep that in mind when you're buying and selling this kind of stuff. Anyway, getting back to the point about melt. My coin dealer had bags with many or several loose mercury dimes like this one. Not this one, but like this one. This kind of, circulated shape. They were $2.65 a coin. It's a bit higher than I want to pay for a mercury dime right now. For the most part, I'm just not comfortable paying $2.65 for them. So that's why I did not buy any U.S. junk silver this week, and the premiums on junk silver just went through the roof everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of demand for it, and if people aren't selling it fast enough to coin dealers, they're not able to keep a very good stock in stock. Now, my coin dealer had a lot of 1 ounce silver rounds. Let's see if I can grab one real quick. Oh, damn. By that I mean stuff like this. He was somewhere around $30 to $31 range for some of this kind of stuff. You can't expect, much upwind unless the price of silver keeps going up. So if you're paying $30-something for these, it might be a while before you ever break even. In fact, if the price of silver would drop, hello, addicted to minis. As I was saying, if the price of silver drops and you paid $30, $31 for a silver round like this, you're going to be in a position where if it drops quite a bit to where you can get these for, I don't know, say $23, $24, and you bought a lot at $29 or $30, you'll be in silver debt at that point, as described by A.G. Stacker 1776, which is stickers there. He did a video about that. He didn't mean going into debt by buying silver on a card and, taking on debt to buy silver. He meant if you buy it when it's higher and the price drops, you're all of a sudden in silver debt, which you don't really want to be. Now, don't know if you were on here a moment ago. This is a 1/2 ounce silver round, Bicentennial of the Constitution. We the people. 200. And this is he showed me it tested on the Sigma 3/9 fine. It's $12, which, given the $25 and change price of silver, made this below melt. And most online dealers want at least $15 to $16 for 1/2 ounce rounds, and not necessarily one like this. Now, I did find this listed as a gold-plated one. This one doesn't have gold on it, so I guess they made both versions. But they asked $20 to order it online, so I don't feel bad to get it for $12. But I was just talking about the kind of silver I've been able to get below melt or at melt. This bag, I was told, was melt. This stuff, there's 3 full Roosevelt dimes in here, and there's an Indian head, some wheat pennies. The whole bag costs $10. It's maybe worth $10, depends. Of course, that particular dime's been chopped. But this $1.46 a coin in this bag. It's supposed to be 39 world silver coins in it. $1.46 a piece, and enough of them are bigger than, the dimes at the time, the Canadian 80%. That $1.46 pretty close to their melt. So all the Canadian quarters, the 90% in here. This Cuban star coin, which is 5 grams, weighed all the coins in the bag to be 3.8 troy ounces. And given their percentages of silver, it's got to be at least 3.2 ounces of silver in the bag. Not a bad price. There's even a quarter Balboa in here, which is a 53, 90%. But this pocket watch. Cost me $1. Can't figure out how to wind it and get it running and set the time, because this little dial doesn't do anything either direction. Can't pull, can't push. This little button only opens the front. Can't twist the holder. Nothing does nothing. So until I can figure out whether there's a battery in this, whether I can pry this back off, I'd have to have something pretty thin to get in there to do it. Looks like it'll come off. Might be battery powered, although maybe not. Having a hard time telling if that is got a little line in there where it's a separate piece. It might be it's battery powered, and there might be need a replacement battery, and then maybe it works at that point. Still gotta set it though, because the clock that you can't set, it's only right twice a day if it's not running. It's running and it'll never be right. But I did like the look of it. It was only $1, so if I can get it working, I feel like someone who likes steam engines might want to buy it and might pay more for it if it's working. And I bought this Liberty Bell design, Bicentennial, United States of America. The commemorative mint out of Providence, Rhode Island. It's brass or something. It was $1, so I don't have any money in it. If it turns out to be somewhat collectible, I might be able to resell it for more than I paid for it. If only this was real gold. It's golden colored, but I'm 100% sure it's not gold. Guy who sold it to me told me it wasn't gold, and he only asked $1 for it, so I'm fairly certain there's no gold in this. I don't know if this is wedged into this or if it's all connected somehow. Kind of looks like it's wedged in there. This is some kind of plastic covering on it, and then the rim is metal. It's a bezel. So I'm sure it's pressed in there somehow. I don't know if it'll come out or not. But I don't know what else to really talk about. Real quick. There's something AG Stacker gave me. And this too. I don't know exactly where the silver star he sent me was, but he sent me this button. It's 10 grams silver. Skull and crossbones type pirate design on this side, poured silver. And then he sent me this 1 ounce Monarch Egyptian bar. Now, I sent him a Liberty Bell A mark around. Somehow the envelope got cut open in transit, and the coin was, well, not coin, the round was gone. It's too bad too, because all we can think is someone stole it. Anyway, this is what it looked like. Looked exactly like this one, actually. But it didn't make it through the mail. So I'm assuming somewhere along the way it got cut and either fell out, or someone cut it with a knife and then took it. Which would kind of suck. To think that someone, because I put it straight, handed it straight to the clerk at the thing, paid the mailing fee, and then it just never got there. And I'll also ask, besides pocket watches, if anybody knows anything about this kind of stuff. This is made in Japan. I'm not sure when. It's like a little jewelry box. I don't have any money in it to speak up, but I just wondered if there's any real value to this beyond what I think, because I only paid I think $2 for it. But no one commented on my video I made about it, about what kind of value it might have, so I don't really know. But thinking about going ahead and getting out of here, because I do have to do a few things tonight. Anyway, I'm going to wish everyone a good night. Thank Addicted to Minis and Loving It for showing up. And you all have a good night, and we'll see you next time.